So, I like Call of Duty. I mean, the series does hold a special place in my heart. I think of playing Modern Warfare 2 Spec Ops with friends on sleepovers, and to this day with friends I have now online. But, OG Modern Warfare 2. But I usually don't buy the games every single year. I mean, I've never bought one at launch. I usually wait and see how the reception is, and usually wait for a price drop, just because every single year is ridiculous. I think you get tired out of Call of Duty every single year. Now, that being said, when the trailer for this dropped, the initial campaign trailer, I was excited. I'd played Cold War, I'd enjoyed that campaign a lot, and I felt that, this will probably be a fun campaign, and I'll wait a few months for some small price drops, then I'll pick it up. Well, then the beta came out, and I played the beta, and I liked the beta a lot. I felt the Omni movement, the more hitboxes, all that stuff, the diving in the air like Max Payne, all of this felt great. The maps they showed in beta were good, and it felt like they were trying. It felt like they were trying to innovate Call of Duty, a formula that's been the same fucking thing for like 10 years now, if not more than 10 years. I mean, that's why it gets so boring if you want to play these games every single year. It's just same shit, different game. Different maps, yes, different campaigns, different zombies, but it's the same shit, different game still. It fills the same formula, but it is a comfort food that many of us enjoy every once in a while going back to. Or maybe even every year going into and enjoying that same comfort food. It's like a grilled cheese sandwich. You're gonna enjoy it always, but it's not a very elegant, high class meal. Now, sometimes Treyarch or Infinity Ward or Raven, Sledgehammer, all these developers, sometimes they fucking cook. I mean, sometimes this is a gourmet grilled cheese sandwich. In the case of the new Modern Warfare 2, in the case of Modern Warfare 2019, sometimes they fucking cook it. Other times, we get the shit show we saw last year, where they not only forgot the cheese, they smeared dog shit all over that fucking bread. But this year, I'm happy to say that I picked this one up at launch, though it was 7 p.m. hours after, and I also made sure it wasn't a broken mess, though I was confident it wasn't going to be, especially because the beta felt smooth. But I'm happy to say this is a pretty good grilled cheese sandwich. Now, going into this grilled cheese sandwich, I started off with the campaign, and, well, it is the reason I bought it. So, and a reason I initially got excited. So, I got in, and I was loving it at first. I mean, Russell Adler, you got these cool cutscenes, and I was loving the campaign through almost the whole thing. I mean it. There was great variety and some options to it. I mean, there were some missions that was the same Call of Duty campaign mission where you only got one route to go through, shoot some enemies. No replay value in that stuff. But there was a mission where you got a whole open world desert map. 3 objectives to go to. Start at an ally camp, load up a jeep with whatever weapons you want, go to these 3 objectives, and take them out however you want. Guns a-blazing, attach some fucking C4 to the jeep, and drive it into the enemy base. Whatever. I mean, you can literally do whatever you want. Stealth it, snipe from afar, any direction. And that, I fucking love. That's some stuff that, I mean, with how they did it here, it feels great. And I mean, it was really fun, along with some cool optional objectives, which is something I loved in Cold War. They expanded upon this in this specific mission. With some enemy camps you can take optional. You take them down, and it's an optional, it's a side quest, and take them all down whichever way you want. You get a reward. Supply drops. I mean, duh, there may or may not be enemies trying to loot them. And a Delta squad at a helicopter that well, you can, rescue them, not rescue them. All of which giving you rewards, such as some cool AO support kill streaks that you can use within the rest of the open world level, and some of which in the next mission. Overall, I mean, this is just one example of how this campaign really did a good job expanding upon some of the innovations seen in Cold War's campaign that I loved so much, such as the side quest, and adding some cool stuff like this whole open world COD mission. And that, I fucking loved it. And there's a few other examples of this: espionage at a Bill Clinton convention thing, with a few different objectives to get some dudes, biometrics, like his eye print, I don't know how to say it, and and some other cool shit like that. I mean, a casino heist, that was pretty straightforward but stylish and cool. Saddam Hussein Palace raid, stuff. It's just really good, well-made missions that I enjoyed a lot. Now, where I wasn't happy was where usually we got into the psychological stuff, which may be unexpected because Cold War had some psychological stuff that was great. They had this interrogation mission that was so cool. I mean, it was fucking awesome. And the psychological stuff has always been a part of the Black Ops DNA from Black Ops 1. I mean, it's always been something part of that in this interrogation. But it got a bit silly here. It had some ridiculous levels that were goofy, silly, over the top in a not great way, and also boring at times. Like, get all these key cards, like, get this mirror, some fetch quest shit that I thought wasn't very enjoyable and something I wasn't into too much. But still unique. And something I certainly wasn't expecting. Finally, well, two things. One, quickly, Safe House from Cold War, loved it a lot. They expanded upon that, talked with the characters, all that. There's a cool puzzle series you can do in the Safe House, bit bigger, more to explore. Love it. And finally, the ending. I was disappointed with the ending. I thought it wasn't very satisfactory. I thought it was kind of stupid, and it wasn't my deal. Overall, I'd give the campaign by itself a 7 out of 10. I liked it, but I didn't think it was as well written. I don't think the story was as well made as Cold War. Though the level design was fantastic, very enjoyable, and definitely, when it comes to all the COD campaigns, it has the best variety. But I wouldn't say it's the best still. Now, going on to multiplayer, loved multiplayer. I think it's fucking great. There's some maps. I love Derelict's awesome. You can climb on all the trains. It was seen in the beta. It was no wonder they put it in the beta. It was fantastic. Both then and now, it's great. Rewind, also in the beta. I like that map a lot. And you got Payback. I love Payback a lot. Well-designed maps that I enjoy, and I feel pretty good. There's some maps like Red Card that is a bit ridiculous. It has a problem that a lot of MW 2019 maps did, aka all of those maps had. It was just too big, and Red Card does not have a cool uniqueness. It's not very well polished or anything, so it doesn't even have any of the endearing factors from those maps, and not a fan of that map. But overall, multiplayer is great. Omni movement feels great. It's like the slide in Halo Infinite. I feel that if used by skilled players, it allows you an advantage, and it can turn a situation that without it you'd no doubt die, but with it, it adds in a new layer of skill, and I love it a lot. I use it all the time. I think it's well implemented, and I think really I want to summarize it down to the formula, and the movement is so well refined. It feels smooth. Running in all directions speeds up a twitch shooter that was already quick to an even more quick and aggressive one, and I like it. It's well made. Good multiplayer, and if I was going to give the multiplayer a rating, I'd give it like a total of 8, maybe 9. It's a solid multiplayer, and I think you'll be happy. It's got all the stuff from that you love about the COD stuff. It's the same comfortable, it's the comfort food of gaming that you're gonna enjoy with some innovations now. Although small, it's nice to see them finally try something and pull it off. Last, but not fucking least, zombies, and oh my god. Whew. I was expecting to like it. Big advertisement was round-based zombies back, and I'm happy to hear that. I think that zombies in the past has been too complicated. They've added too much shit into it. And I just want the round-based zombies, the level that's small to large, with nothing complicated. Keep it simple, and that's how you do zombies. Just let me kill zombies. That's what it should be. And I'm definitely satisfied with this. Cold War, I feel, comparing it to Cold War, wow, this is an improvement. Cold War had the issue of overcomplicated maps, and I was not a huge fan of Cold War zombies as much. I didn't play a lot because of that. Now here, I've already played a lot, and I'm gonna play a lot by the end of this year, and we've only got another month to go, so, yeah, this is fucking good. This is good zombies. We got 2 maps, Liberty Falls, which is good, simple, easy, and if you get it, I think you should start off with this one, whether you're a veteran of zombies like me, or you're new to the series or the mode. Good map, well designed, like it, simple, and Terminus, not overcomplicated, but a bit bigger, a bit harder, and definitely more interested. My favorite, easily, and I think a contender for at least maybe the top 5 zombies map. I mean, it's really fucking good, and, whew, I mean, the maps can make or break a zombies in Call of Duty, and this fucking makes it. I mean, wow. Yeah, it's good. Overall, I think Black Ops 6 is just such another piece of great evidence that when you give a developer time, which this was given, I believe, 4 years, a lot longer than pretty much any of the other Call of Duties, 4 years, when you give a developer time to work on their product, compared to the time they had on MW3, when you give them the time and resources, they can fucking cook, and they're cooking. This is good. This is what I wanted. I'm happy with it. Solid campaign. It was good. Good multiplayer and amazing zombies. I mean, zombies is a 10 right there. So overall, I'd give Black Ops 6, I want to say I'll give Black Ops 6 a 9 out of 10. I mean, although the quality in the campaign is not quite as high, is not quite what I expected. I was expecting it. It's a bit disappointing. I was expecting it to be like an 8 or a 9, but it's a 7. Still good though. It's good. And the multiplayer, what I wanted. It's very good. And zombies, I mean, exceeded all my expectations of what they were going to do with the modern day zombies here. So overall, I'm happy. I'm going to give Black Ops 6 a 9 out of 10. And yeah, it's a good product. I'm probably going to go play some zombies now. But yeah, I recommend it. Go buy it. Try it out. It's a good time. And if you like the video, like it. If you don't like it, dislike it. If you agree with me on any of my opinions here or have any disagreements, comment it. Tell me I'm a stupid fucking idiot. Whatever works for you. And I will see you next time in 11 months, if we still have a country.